What is up? Hello. All right. So today I'm going to show you how to connect your domain to your Aspire Builder website. And so here what we'll do is I'm going to share my screen, and here we go. All right, and I'm going to share my screen. And if you're here, this is the website that I'm going to connect. This is going to be it's called Podcast by Lacey. And so this is a website. And what I'm going to do is I'm inside my Aspire Builder account, and I'm going to go to settings right here to the left. And on the left-hand side, you'll see it says domain. So I'm going to click that. And right now, you can see we have the system domain. So that's just the standard domain. And you definitely can use this. However, it's just going to show this very basic, like probably your first name .aspirebuilder.com. So we want to change this. And we're going to connect an existing domain. And so I'm going to type in right here. This one is called podcastsbylacy.com, right? So that's my website that I'm going to connect. And here is the information, right? So this says log into your domain provider, and I'm going to be using Namecheap. This is the actual, this is a domain provider, very easy to get from there. It's about $10, $12 domains. And so I'm going to go here, and most of the time you'll be on this page right here. And so what I'm going to do is inside, once I actually pick my domain, I'm going to click on my domain, and you're going to go over to Advanced DNS. Okay, so it's right here. If you're on GoDaddy or any of the other like website hosting platforms, you should see somewhere that says Advanced DNS, or anywhere that you can edit the DNS, right? And so I'm going to click this. And we're going to scroll down, and you should see some records here. Right now I have no records because I haven't pointed this domain yet. And now we're going to go up into Aspire Builder back in here, and it says to connect the domain, log into your domain provider and add the following DNS records. Remove any parking or URL redirects, so you make sure that there's only one A record, right? So this is the one A record. And what we're going to do is we are going to copy this value. Okay, so I'm just going to hit Control-C and copy, right? So you can see copy right there. And I'm going to go back into my domain provider, and I'm going to add a new record, and I'm going to add a C record. I mean, an A record. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to add an A record. And over here, as you can see, it says host name. Record type is the A record. Host name is the @ sign, right? So I'm going to click the @ sign. Oops, that's a 2. So Shift 2, there you go. All right, and then I'm going to paste, right? I copied that information. I'm going to paste that value right there, right? So basically what we're doing is we're setting up the address, right? This is how you set up the domain. So we're setting up the address, and we're going to hit Save Changes. And then I'm going to go back in here, and we have this www.record, right? So we want to set up a C name now, and then we want it to point to this website. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back into here. We're going to add a new record, and we're going to add a C name record. Okay, and then the host is going to be www, just like it says, right? So this is our host, and then the value is going to be right here. So we're going to copy this. And here's the thing: the value, it might let you put this, or it might just be the @ sign, right? Because that's the domain. So we're just going to save that. All right, perfect. So that is what we have. And we set those two things up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this page. And I'm going to go back into domains and make sure it's connected. And you can see right there, I'm going to toggle DNS settings. And now sometimes it could take up to 48 hours to what's called propagate. So that's like how long it actually takes to make sure it's connected. And one of the first things we're going to be looking for, right? So if you go into up here, you see it still says my old domain. So it might take a few seconds to connect, maybe a few hours to connect at most. Sometimes it could happen in a few seconds, or it could happen in a few hours. And so I'm going to click on domains, and we're going to check again. And still not there. Okay. Once it does go there, this will turn green. All right, so it'll turn green, and there's no save on here, so we know it's good. It'll turn green, and it says your website is now connected. And so we just want to make sure we wait, and hopefully on this we can actually see if it goes through. Okay, So yeah, it just might take a little while. It might take about 48 hours. So once you set it up, just triple check, make sure these are the exact same in here. And for me, they are. Make sure there's no extra spaces, nothing. I'll make sure that period's gone. Hopefully that's not a big deal. Nope, it's perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, so this should, like I said, this should just take a few hours to connect. It says it could take up to 48 hours to propagate. That just means till it actually points to your website and it connects. And so if it takes longer than that, just reach out to support, which is in this bottom right-hand corner, whenever you're this support right here. And then we'll be able to answer any of the questions that you have. And so cool. Hopefully that helped. And hopefully that helped. Take care. Bye.